What's going on, YouTubers and viewers out there? I am back for another video, and I forgot to say my name. I am Rebel Gaming, and I am back for another video. And I've got a series coming up soon. Earlier I was messing around trolling this guy. He didn't really get too happy. I'm gonna show you that tomorrow for a separate video because it's hilarious. Basically, I was in a game with this guy. He had a bounty on him. I messaged him saying, "Can you come pick me up, please? I won't kill you. I'll put my guns away and I'll go on passive mode and all that." And then he comes to land next to me, and I'll whip out an automatic shotgun and I just drill rounds in him like, over and over again. And then obviously I got 9 grand for myself. And he messaged me on the game through the phone saying loser, and then I'm like to him, you'll do the same to me in the first place, so you can't go crying about it. At the end of the day, it's a game. And then he sets a bounty on me, and then one of his friends messaged me saying, "Can you come pick me up, please?" And I'm like, oh my god, it's obviously his friend and all that. So I was like, nah, I'm alright, I don't take passengers because I'm a bad flyer. And then he's like, oh fuck it. And then basically he follows me the whole way around the map. So then he goes to get a jet and I go get a jet. I was following him to the airfield. Not the guy that before, but I'm about the guy's mate. And then I was off the radar at the same time, so I got a jet. And then he realised, and then so I was like, shit. And then I realised that my off the radar thing came off. So then he shoots down my jet. Luckily, I parachute out just before it blows up. And then at this time, I go to a gang attack, because if you guys don't know, you can't get killed when you're in a gang attack. He carried on trying to shoot at me. He kept missing. It was so funny. And then, yeah, I'll tell the rest of the story tomorrow, guys. If you want to find out more about that, leave it in the comments, and I'll reply to one of you with the whole story. It's really funny. And he started, his mates started messaging me, and then because he was after my bounty as well. And I go into my apartment. Obviously, I'm not being a pussy about it or anything. I just went into my apartment to go get another vehicle because the other one got blown up. And then I was too far away from Moores Mutual at this time. I didn't get enough time to go to Moores Mutual because I had a bunch of people following me. It's really funny when you have a bounty on you, especially if no one could get you. It's the funniest thing ever. Just watching them try. So anyway, guys, that was a long intro, 3 minutes in. And anyway, so guys, I promised you about a patch notes video, and so I've got one for you. I'm not going to go through every single one. I'm just going to go for the main ones. I shouldn't stop at any time for this video thinking. If I do, I'll pause it and then play it again. You guys won't even notice. So anyway, we're going into the first bit, and these are the top changes, guys. Let's do this. Alright, so first thing says, cash rewards are no longer reduced by 50% on replay of a contact mission. Players will now receive the full reward for completing their mission every time. Well, guess what, guys? That's total bullshit there, mainly because Rooftop Rumble, if you guys haven't done it yet, I wouldn't do it, mainly because it only pays like 14 grand this time. If you're lucky, you get 15, if you're lucky. Anyway, right, so players now receive more cash for playing a contact missions in groups. Well, I think they kind of misspelled that because they meant to say mission, not missions. Because obviously it says contact missions. They should have said contact mission. In groups. And then 2 players receive, if you have 2 players in one mission, 10% extra cash. 3 players, 20%. 4 players, 30%. I don't know if it goes over that, because I know some missions carry 6 people, but I doubt it. I'm assuming you still get, if you counts as just 4 players. I don't know, guys. Anyway, so cash and RP for contact missions have been rebalanced. This is to ensure that all contact missions pay out fair rewards in relation to their mission, difficulty and amount of time taken. The potential cash payouts have increased significantly. What I'm trying to say, I haven't finished school yet, so please. Overall, although the specific missions have been reduced as a result of rebalance. So basically that's saying, so it counts as Rooftop Rumble as well. So some missions have been lowered. For instance, Rooftop Rumble has been lowered, but overall it's good, mainly because other missions will pay more. Base Invaders is a hard mission. I tried doing another mission earlier. Right, I was trying to do another mission earlier, guys, and they kept killing themselves, and then I was like, get fuck's sake. The first time we messed up, mainly because one guy, the only guy left, because I died as well, but only because one guy killed himself, which was fucking stupid, because it wasted the life that I could have used to survive. So guys, if you're in a mission, do not kill yourself. If you wanna not do the mission, my best bet is to stand still and act like you're not playing, and just sit there and stare at the screen, or watch a YouTube video, or something like that. While you're doing that, why don't you go get a cup of tea, or get a Coke, or get a drink, or for instance, if it's a survival, go to the shop. You have enough time. Trust me, it's a long. So the next one, some of you guys probably do know about this one, but it says the San Andreas Flight School is now open for business. In GTA Online, the flight school can be accessed via a job corona from rank 6 onwards at Los Santos International Airport, indicated by a small plane icon on the map. 10 flying lessons have been added as part of the flight school, which will help to improve players' flying skills. If you have your flight skill up to the max, I would suggest still doing it anyway, because it does pay a lot. I've done it the other day. I've done a video about that as well, showing you how much it pays, what one's the hard one, tips and tricks to do while you're doing it. I've just done that, the whole thing basically. Most of you probably do know this one as well, because I've done a video about it as well, but I'm still going to include it in the patch notes. Players are now able to purchase and equip a reserve parachute at Ammunition. They can choose different canopy designs to their primary and reserve parachutes. You guys probably know that there's about 6 new parachute added. Right, as I was saying, right, so some of you guys probably know about this anyway. There's 6 new parachutes added, for instance. As I remember, it was Desert, Sunrise, I think Hornet was a new one as well. There's a bunch more. You can go to Ammunition and check it out for yourself. But they both, all the 6 are added, so technically there's about 26 or something like that, or 24, mainly because of the countries and the national countries and all that kind of stuff are also added. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, these are the actual ones what I was talking about. So anyway, so Hornet wasn't the one, also I read that one wrong, but these are all the new 6 added to the reserve and a normal parachute. So 6 new multicolored parachute canopies have been added to Ammunition: Air Force chute, Desert chute, Shadow chute, High Altitude chute, Airborne chute, and also Sunrise chute. So all of them have been added, also including a new flight suit outfit has been added for male and female characters. So that's good, at least they're not being sexist this time. Right, so this is available in all clothes stores in the outfits menu, and obviously you have to go to the counter where the shop clerk is, and then obviously talk to her or him. It's easy. So this time, so have you guys ever been pissed off with a tank because now Rockstar have solved the situation? Alright, so players in tanks will now show as a such with a specific, not fuck it guys, you know what I mean. So players in a tank now have their own icon on their minimap, basically what I'm trying to say. Alright, so earlier there was a tank. And then he obviously didn't know he was on a massive tank icon. Also good about that as well. So if you double tap down on the D-pad, basically if there's a tank near you, the tank's name will be different from everyone else's. It'll be massive. It's like 2 times as bigger as anyone else's, because obviously if you didn't know this, but obviously you would have, everyone has their own name now when you double tap down the D-pad. Well, the tanks is massive. It stands out from the crowd, basically, what I'm trying to say. So obviously you know who's in the tank, and you're from the... But guys, I'll warn you, do not put a bounty on a tank, mainly because you won't be able to see the tank icon anymore, and that obviously will wreck the fun for everyone else, but mainly because if they're trying to take it out and you put a bounty on it, they won't know where it is, and that way you can't work as a team to take the tank down. It happened to me earlier as well. Someone put a bounty on it and I couldn't see where it was, but luckily I blew it up because I'm awesome. Alright guys, so a large number of new jobs have been added. For instance, versus modes: G-Rating Hot 1, Raton Canyon; G-Rating Hot 2, Vespucci Beach; G-Rating Cold 1, Raton Canyon; and obviously G-Rating Cold 2, Vespucci Beach. And you've got Acquire Targets 1, Acquire Targets 2, Air Force 01, Air Force 02. And then parachutes, jumps, under the radar, cleared for landing, taking the plunge, and hold-in pattern. I saw a few of them earlier, but I didn't try them out. But if I do, I'll tell you what, if they're good or not. Races, Need for Speed, lol. Joking, ain't actually called lol, but Need for Speed is a good game. Until it went downhill with the Run and the Rivals. They were all shit. But Most Wanted was brilliant. Anyway, Under the Wing, Crosswind, Drag Strip, Base Level, Flying Low, Swift Arrival, The Humane Race, Captures, Condemned, Crowded Airspace, GTA Airheads. And then there's also more. In addition, the following jobs have been reactivated: Stocks and Scares. That was a good mission. Don't know why that went missing. Chemical Extraction, Richmond in Richman, Hackden Dash. I don't know if their money has been doubled again like before, but I don't know. I'll find that out if I can. I'll tell you guys. So this is about the player's mental state. So a player's mental state now also decreases over time whilst using the separate feature. I don't know what that actually really means, but if you guys know, please let me know in the comment section. That would mean a lot, and that means I also know what it means too. Okay, so I know I told you guys this before, but I will tell you the actual thing. It's about Lester's new, Lester's abilities, basically. Alright, so getting into this. Lester's abilities: Remove Wanted Level, Cop Turn Blind Eye, and Off the Radar now apply to all passengers in the vehicle as well as the player who initially triggered it. So that's better explanation than I told you before, but it's still basically pretty much the same thing. Fixed an issue where players could be charged multiple times for riding the Ferris wheel. This probably never actually happened to me. I don't know if this happened to you guys, but well, that must have sucked because it's quite not expensive, but you know. Fixed an issue to ensure that players who set mercenaries on opposing team players during death matches correctly received a point if the mercenaries killed a rival player. That would have been awesome. It's a shame that I've never done it. Fixed an issue where players in GTA Online sessions were unable to call other players in single player, as well as calls between players in single player. So that's probably why my calls never went through to my mate then. Yeah, it never actually happened to me. I'm just kidding about that. I think that was mainly for Xbox. I know that most of these are mainly for Xbox. For instance, a Ferris wheel. So that never really happened on PS3. Not that I've ever been told by my mates, or it's never happened to me either. Fix an issue where players were unable to launch contact missions which they have previously bookmarked. If you guys didn't know, they have took away the bookmarks now for contact missions, mainly because it's in the pause menu now as well, and it was easier to access, and Rockstar want to make our lives as hard as possible because that's pretty much what it seems like. This happened a lot to PS3. I don't know about Xbox 360. You guys can tell me in the comment section, and that's what it's there for. Alright, fix an issue where it was possible for players to become stuck when launching a contact mission or missions. Thank fuck they have fixed that, because that got really annoying. I was trying to set up Rooftop Rumble for my mates all the time, and I'll just get stuck and have to turn PlayStation off and turn it back on. It was a pain. But luckily they have fixed it now, and thank fuck for that. That was well annoying. Fix an issue where it was occasionally possible for players to not receive auto invites when the friend sending them was in the same session. Don't know what that really means, but it is what it is. Sorry for the money grinders out there, but as I said, Rockstar want to make our lives suck. They fixed an issue with armored trucks constantly or always spawning over and over again when someone was in the garage. Basically, that's what it said. No, I'm joking. I'll rephrase that. But fix an issue with armored trucks constantly respawning when someone was in the garage. That's basically what it said. And I heard a lot about that. Never actually tried it out, but you know. Fix an issue where an enemy in survival would occasionally run away from the shootout. That actually did happen to me a few times. It's happened to me in gang attacks as well, when they're like, run! It was funny because I'll just chase them down, but obviously in survival you can't do that, so you have to snipe them. If you can't do that, you're pretty much fucked. But you have to be really shit to not snipe an enemy in survival because they're slow. And basically, if you want to hear more about this, obviously, all you have to type in Google is GTA V 1.16 patch notes. I'm going to end the video soon. I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'll have to end it. Alright, fix an issue where players were not charged for insurance. That never. Oh yeah, that did actually. That did happen to me a few times. I never thought why, but it was kind of cool. Fixed a text issue specific to Chinese and Japanese versions of the game in the creator, where an unsupported character could be seen when attempting to copy/delete a job. That never happened. Well, obviously it didn't happen to me because I'm not Japanese or Chinese, but I didn't hear nothing about that. But obviously only Japanese and Chinese really knew about that. Obviously I don't have any family in China or obviously Japan, but that's pretty much all of them. I literally just read most of them. Got another one here as well. Fix an issue where players were unable to invite friends and crews in head-to-head matches. I'm going to quickly whiz a few of them and I'll see if I can find anything cool. Thinking about that, I just did, and that was like 1 second. Fixed various issues where clipping could occur with clothing when players took selfies. It's pretty cool how they said that. Fixed an issue where players could occasionally have hardtop versions of vehicles delivered to them when they ordered the convertible version or topless version. Obviously the topless version wasn't actually there, but I just said it because that's pretty much what they said. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all the patch notes I just read. My back is aching me. I need to be back. Alright, so my back just clicked like a motherfucker. Alright, that's pretty much all the... Oh, hang on. Fixed an issue where some parachute smokes would not transfer between sessions correctly. That still happens, Rockstar. Still does happen, because I'll click on red and I'll go to a different session, it'll be blue for some reason. It always does happen. Or it'll be black, but I don't mind black, so it's alright. But blue just sucks. Alright, so guys, that is all of the patch notes. I hopefully you enjoyed this little Grand Theft Auto 5 wallpaper, I suppose. And that's pretty much all of the patch notes and all that. I just said a bunch of them. If you really want to know this, I'll quickly tell you, but you really do know it. Alright, 2 new planes and 1 new helicopter have been added to the Alitus website. Buckingham Miljet, Western Bedra, and the Buckingham Swift. 2 liveries, I mean. Obviously, players are now able to purchase. Oh, we already said that. Yeah, so that is all of them. And also, if you don't know, Coquette Classic comes in 2 varieties: topless version and hardtop version. Or exactly, you can purchase that from Legendary Motorsport website. That was doesn't actually say it there for some reason. I think it does, but further down the list. But I just told you. Alright, so guys, thank you for watching this video. This has been 21 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Grand Theft Auto 5 wallpaper there. Again. So please comment down in the comment section if there's anything not on this list. If you guys don't know already, I've got another video coming for you later on, or either tomorrow, but probably tomorrow, because that's where obviously the thing starts, what I'm on about. If you don't know already, I'll just tell you, and I'll spoil the video for you. So basically there's a new weekend coming in Rocks, basically where you get double money and double RP for parachute jumps, air races, and a couple other things, but I'll explain the whole thing properly to you tomorrow. Anyway guys, please comment down in the comment section if I missed anything really awesome, or if anything isn't here what I don't know about. Please comment down in the comment section as well. I'll reply to you straight away. And most of all, please like this video, it'll mean a lot. I did literally just read near enough the whole thing. I probably missed out 2 or 3 things, but that's about it. So anyway guys, I'm out. Peace. I'm Rebel Gaming. Don't forget that.